And sometimes I think you're coming behind a singer, you really want to, get rid of some of the chop.
Yes.
Whereas on a shuffle, it's so much better to have it. Well, I think it's wonderful that Dennis forced you to do that.
Yeah.
And I think it's just excellent. And I think it's even more excellent that at 15 years old you were able to form your own opinion about it. Or even younger, to have come up with that. So what was the reason that you didn't go 100% tongue blocking with your overture?
Because there's some stuff you can't do. And you can't really, I mean, you can play your stuff tongue blocking, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the kind of fast, like...
Have you been able to do it tongue blocking? Because nobody has been able.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to give
Like
an
nobody has been able so far to play. The 16th note things where I go. That kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, but I mean, I'm not saying it can't. That's the point of me just demonstrating it. It's just it hasn't been done yet. Yeah. Okay, well, so what reasons will you play tongue blocking, and then will you switch to lip pursing?
If I wanna play like if we're going into like a slow blues or shuffle or something, I wanna start it out playing a little bluesy, really like kind of like how you play on the Wolf in the Door.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
Now I'm tongue blocked from 3-hole up on that and down. Yeah. At least some of the time. A couple of licks I might revert.
Yeah.
By accident actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I try to consciously. The only thing I'm lip pursing is 1 and 2.
Yeah. Because I had the big thing with me tongue blocking was I figured I knew them. I just always have to. And that doesn't even sound.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing, that really got me to be able to tongue block a lot. Because I'd have to or whatever. No, you can edit that out.
Okay.
I'll
let it know.
I have to switch, but that really made me do it tongue blocking more.
What are you using for amplification? We'll revisit this subject.
Gear.
Oh, you're using a harp gear.
Yeah,
Great.
35.
The 35. Good. Any pedals or straight in?
I want to get pedals.
Are you using a bullet mic?
I'm using RE10.
An RE10. I knew that.
And I have a JR.
Oh, you do?
JR.
Yeah.
And I honestly like the RE10 better.
That's great.
But I'm probably gonna.
No, I think it's wonderful that you have your own opinions. You need to, and things will change over time. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna be playing next week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really don't. Things just change. I go through it's like a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
You hear things differently all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And go through different phases.
Because I remember I tried out a JT30, Green Bullet, all those type of things, and it was just nothing compared to the RE10.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. Sometimes when I listen to Dennis or Kim, I miss the bullet. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, well, I remember once early on, I was playing a gig and I had both mics with me because it was just a little gig with Zach on drums.
Yeah.
And
cool.
this kid on piano.
Zach Cavaria?
Yes.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and who's that okay? And I was using the RE10 the whole night and I switched to the bullet and I just sounded so much better because it was kind of tired.
Yeah.
But I don't find that anymore. But early on, I did. So the bullet is comfortable. There's something
Yeah.
about it. And there was also something about it that makes it feel like Kim Wilson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, totally. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to the tongue blocking lip pursing thing. So then, when you decided to switch it up in 50-50 and start playing lip pursing, was that because of overblows initially?
No.
It was just because of speed and smoothness? Or?
Apparently, I didn't really make the decision. I didn't go out and play 50-50. Just kind of.
Yeah. Why don't you play a short figure, tongue blocking, and then play it identically, lip pursing. That's cool. Right. Now, so what key is that?
It's an
A harp. Okay, so have you noticed that there's just so many chops that just can't be replicated one way or the other. You just have to choose
Yeah.
the style that player played them in. I mean, like the Sonny Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot do that lip pursing in Son. I mean, you
Yeah.
can slop it up all you want.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sound anything. It doesn't sound anything like it. Yeah. So yeah, well, there's a good reason to be able to do both. Okay, so when did you learn overblows?
Right after spa.
Okay.
I had been struggling with overblows for like a year.
Okay.
Like every day I'd try and every day I'd fail.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd go, and then I just got it. And
Yeah.
I got it in a kind of in competition because another kid at spa. I just don't say who, but
Go ahead. Who was it?
the LD.
Oh,
he got it, and I
LD.
was like, man, I gotta do that because he got it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Competition's great. Yeah.
it made me.
You made me want to practice. Yeah. Yeah, man. So you got the overblow. Did that have to do anything with custom harmonica or not?
Yeah, I think it actually. I started. I found that I could overblow on certain special 20s and stuff.
Mhm.
But with the overblowing, the whole like you have to get the or whatever. I think for me, when you got overblow, it had nothing. Overblows had nothing to do with that. Like I just had to fill my mouth like as much as I did. For me, it's different from like Zach and the kids I've met. But for me, that never like did it. I decided that one day I formed my mouth the right way and it came out.
Yes.
And just
So for you, it was the shape of your mouth. It really wasn't the technique itself.
no, and it was like my throat.
Do you find that it's the same thing as a draw bend? Because for me, it is. For me, if you just grab a
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think of it that way, but I guess.
and so you're bending them too now.
Yeah. No. Hold on.
Is that the overdraw?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. That's great. So, so play us some licks with some of your new overblows. Now I heard you doing some of my type of stuff, some of the that kind of guitar player kind of approach. Yeah, right.
And the four, the only place everybody uses is the Middle Eastern.
Yeah. Four chord. That's the secret. That's where that note is so handy.
Oh yeah, I was just messing around with that like a.
Yeah. But like on a shuffle. Adam Gussel. You know, that's where he uses it all the time. You know that. That kind of shit, yeah. So yeah, anyway, yeah, try it on the 4-chord and people at home too.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing overblows?
September.
Since September, unbelievable. And you're playing them. I mean, God, I mean, I must have. You know, I mean, when you listen to Feel Good Funk, that album I did. That was in 2001, and it's now 2009, and you're playing them like I am. And you learned them in September. That's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.